stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Will begin now with excellent field position. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I love this after a sudden change. You get it mixed up by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Auburn offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Movement here from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They can't stop him. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Dropping back. It's Hawkins.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up. Came down with a sack. Almost got the safety.
Third down. Backed up. Looking to throw again. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Ball fielded at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's got room to run. Great square over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pullman. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Auburn! That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. There's the handoff. He finds some space. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. He gets loose. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks free. Gets the 1st and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They'll go hurry up here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the runner takes off to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And now the handoff. It's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The sure hands. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Hardy. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the
touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point splits the uprights. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Crosses the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, LSU. To put them on top now. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. It's a blitz look here from the defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And he's got it again. But a quick stop by the defense. He just cues, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in this football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Lindsey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He's past the marker and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. And this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking to pass here on second down. Trying for a touchdown here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and another incompletion.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. This could be the game here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grab behind the line, it's Green. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. Work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Ran by the receiver. He made the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two and try to take the lead.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll make it into the end zone. The two-point try pays off. They're now up by one here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, LSU.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete, the final play of the game as time runs out. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally